Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can set up your own train system to transport any types of good you want, and I'm going to mainly use it for logging. That is, I'm going to carry logs, wood chips, and if I'm manufacturing stuffs like long planks, furniture, I can also carry them to the selling point, but you can use it for any purpose. Now, I'm not gonna give you a link to download the required mods, but I'm just going to give you the name in the description so that you can Google search it, and whatever link you want to use to download the mods, you download them. Now, there are a few mandatory mods to get the entire system to work. You will have to download the locomotives separately, the cards separately, but the name will be in the description. It's ZCA trains. You just Google search it, and then whatever link you want to use to download the mods, you download them. And once you've downloaded the mods, installed them, there are also going to be some recommended mods, and actually they are highly recommended, like place anywhere, which means that you can place stuffs, rails and everything. You don't have to purchase the entire map to add the rails, for example, and there are other useful and recommended mods that you can use, and I'm gonna show you now how you can create an entire railway system and how to effectively use it with some very useful tips. So watch till the end, because trust me, I myself, when I discovered that I could do this and how to do it, wow, it completely changed the way I'm creating the entire railway system. So stick till the end of the video, and hopefully you will like, and if you do like, please subscribe to the channel. To begin creating your railway system, you just go to construction mode, and you go to here, fences, and there you will find in the tracks section a few things you can place. So I will leave it to you to just play around. It's just going to be the basics of the basics here, and other pieces of tracks like this one here. It's a left turn 7.5 degrees, so you just select it as you will place any type of construction, and I hope you already know how to create those things to begin with, like how to place sheds and silos and all. This is just, you know, the track creation part of things. So for example, here if I want to place a straight piece of track, and then same thing if you want to toggle snapping on or off, you should know this drill anyway. So yeah, let's just place this part here, and actually I'm gonna edit it so that I don't get that you see that it has painted the terrain for me. I will remove it because I will also be using terraforming and stuff like that to place my to create my railway system. So here, as you can see, it's not letting me snap properly, so I'm gonna just turn snap off and place it manually like this. There you go. Now if you want to choose something else, just click, and then you get the idea. You just continue creating your railway system until you're satisfied. If you want to add turns, for example, here we have what? Here we have a 45-degree left turn, and of course if you click the right mouse button you can rotate. Here you have a 90-degree left turn, a smaller piece of straight section, what we have here. So you just play around and see what stuffs you have available and how you want to create your railway system. Like here we have 5-degree turn. Okay, so if you want a small, oh, what was that? A bird. So if you want a small 5-degree turn, now you want a 7.5-degree turn, and as you can see, it's 10-degree turn, 15-degree turn, 30-degree turn, you get the idea. And then you also have the 45-degree turn and 90-degree turn, as I've already shown you. So you just play around, and at the end here you will have a turntable, which I'm gonna show you how to effectively use the turntable. And trust me when I say it's going to be a very, very useful tip that I'm gonna provide to you in this video, so stick around. And then from there you can add any stuff, like sell everything. You can create your own train station system, train stop system. And here, as you can see here, it does not allow me to place it because overlaps with another object. What you do, you toggle free mode and you can place it. Okay, so that's basic construction. And if you want to remove stuff, so either you go enter demolition mode, you press B, or you simply select. So if it lets you sell, there you go, you just sell your stuffs. Okay, so now I'm gonna place a long piece of straight rail to show you how you then purchase your locomotives and all that stuff. So let me turn snap on. Snap on, there it is. I'm just going to place it here or here so that I don't have to travel a long distance. There it is. So let's say you've created your railway system, and you need to now purchase your trains, your locomotives, your carts, etc. Now I also have store delivery. What it does, it just allows you to place the store anywhere, so it goes somewhere where there's no. There it is. So store delivery is the mod. You just kind of use whatever key bindings you have assigned, and now everything you purchase will be delivered to that place. Now my workaround is to kind of position it so that when I place it, first of all, you can see here the degrees 270, based on how you have aligned how you've created your track. So if your track is free or whatever, 95 degree or 50 degrees, so you just align the shop and then you place it. So here I'm gonna do it 275, and then I've already done it somewhere, and then you just play around until you find the sweet spot, so that when you will be purchasing, like here you have your locomotives, that's what I'm using in the US, and this is probably in Europe, and this one is clearly written English. Okay, so you just come and purchase your locomotives, and your train carts going to be here. So you have a flatbed, you have a tow cart, log cart. So let me show you for the log. You can have short sticks or tall ones. Okay, so I'm actually going to purchase one of them. So if it places it on the track for you, super fine. Like here, almost. Okay, so because I've already purchased stuffs, so I'm not gonna how to say, sell it, because what I will do actually is just sell it and then place the shop trigger again until it's aligned. Otherwise, you can also use super strength. Once again, there are a few mods. I'm using a developer tool, easy development tool. You can have super strength on or off, etc. Whatever mod you want to use to give you super strength, and then you just place it using super strength, because it's very tedious. That's why I would rather, you know, fine-tune the placement of my shop trigger. Okay, and once you've fine-tuned it, and then you can just move forward purchase the next item, move forward, purchase the next item, etc. So this is how you purchase your locomotives and how you place them on the rail. And like I said, it's very tedious to kind of use super strength and manually place it. So I will leave it to you. If you find a better way to place it, fine. But I already have a spot where I'm spawning everything I need to purchase. So we've covered how you can create your railway system. Okay, you want to place a train station, you want to place straight rails, curved rails. Okay, so now I will let you play with it and create at the beginning a simple train system like I did, and once you kind of understand how it works, you can create more complex system. And now I'm gonna show you, and trust me, it's very useful, very effective. So if it helps you, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because if you can incorporate that type of railway on your maps, I'm sure you will find it very useful. It's gonna be from point A, let's call this point A, to point B, and along the way you can place whatever thing you want, as I will show you. And then that's the most interesting thing, from point B back to point A, and I will show you how you can effectively do it. Point A to point B to point A, with the locomotive still in front and pulling the carts. So that's what I'm gonna show you next. Now I'm gonna get into the train and give you a little demonstration first, how it works, and then explain to you how you can create it yourself. So here, exceptionally, I'm gonna use third person view because it's a train anyway, and there you go. Now, when you purchase trains and carts, as you can see in the help section, you have an option here to fold locomotive, which means that it is unfolded and then you need to fold it. So how it will be like here. Let me do for each section here. So there it is. So when you purchase them, they will be in the unfolded or folded. Yeah, they will be folded when you purchase them, and you need to unfold them. Otherwise, when you will be taking turns, especially tight turns, you will see that they will have lots of difficulty, because I believe unfolding the train, okay, the locomotives and the carts, allow those wheels or steering system to work properly. Okay, so make sure you unfold the locomotives and the carts. So here, just press X. So if it's giving you fold locomotive, it's good, because it means you have unfolded it. So I will go ahead and unfold all the carts too, unfold and back here. And now we're going to drive the train as you would with any vehicle, except that here you don't have to steer. It's using a railway system, and it goes without saying, on straights you can go fast, but when you need to take turns, you need to slow down. And you can also use cruise control, and here I've set my cruise control speed to 20, and I'm just gonna activate cruise control. And of course you need to select the right direction. So here we're going to drive forward, and of course your railway system is going to be much more complete than that. Here it's just a setup for demonstration purposes and for tutorials, trials and errors and stuff like that. And as I said, on straights you can go as fast as you wish or as practical. and then let's say you reached now I've placed everything together. As you can see here in the background, I've placed everything together so that I can better demonstrate things, but for more immersion and realism you might want to place them separately. Stuff that you can place together, you place together. So there it is. This is one of the things that comes with the mod, the train mod. As you can see here, let me get out actually, and you want to place it so that this part here is on the inside, and wherever your logging activity is taking place, maybe there are lots of trees and you will fill the chipper with you know, wood chip. I've already made a video on how to create a very effective logging operation, so watch this video. I will put the link in the description so that you can watch this video. And then once you filled your trailer, whatever trailer you want to use, you just come here and unload and unload and unload until you have enough of those wood chip. Now you can drive the truck with the trailer with the wood chip directly to the selling point, of course, but here I'm showing you how you can do it with the train system too. So just drive until, as you can see there is a wood chip cart, and still it's in position to be filled. Okay, as you can see here, I have the option to start filling. Now if it doesn't appear below, because I believe I have a mod that does it, but you can see in the help section R, start filling. Okay, here press R, start filling. So that's what I will do. Now it's telling me what I want. It's wood chip, so I'm just gonna start filling wood chips, and as you can see here on the right, and once I'm satisfied with the amount, I just stop filling. Okay, now I believe there are mods also that specify how much you want to fill, so you can go ahead and play around with your mods. And as you can see here, I have a repair trigger in front. Once again, let me get out and show you. You can set your station however you want, and I believe everybody knows about this mod. And here you can just place what it's called a fuel tank. Okay, so here I've already filled whatever amount I want, and this also is a mod that you can use. So let's drive forward in case there are other stuffs. Here I have a wood chip trailer. Like I said, I'm mainly using it for logging, but if you're not using it for logging, either you place one of them that can take anything, or if you want, why not, wrong side. This is a ramp and it's available in tool. So let me show you where it is. So it's sheds, silo, tools. Okay, so tools, you will have then you can create the station any way you want. Okay, your selling area, your silos and everything. There is gas station. You can place your gas station here, and any shed. Once again, you can use better buildings. And there it is, train loading ramp mod. Okay, you just place it, rotate it, and of course it will overlap, and then you just turn toggle free mode on and you place it. And how it works is you just drive your truck reverse, of course, until you reach the end, and then you unload into the trailer. Okay, so I believe everybody knows how to use the repair trigger, so I will continue. my journey. And once again, I've placed everything together, and you just saw the refuel trigger. I've placed everything together, but you can create a more complex train system. Like I said, this one was just for demonstration purposes. And then your selling point. Here it's just the point from point A to point B, and then of course you can use, for example, here you can place a track that allows you either to go forward or to the left or to the right to another point, maybe to point C. You get the idea. So here I've already loaded, and much further on the map, on your actual map, of course. We're gonna then reach the selling station. Once again, it's sell everything. It's once again a mod that allows you to sell all your product. But here I'm not going to get a trigger at the bottom. So what I'm doing is I'm using the help section. When I find here, let me reverse and show you what I meant by that. So driving forward, it's telling me unload here, and at some point it will tell me to, there it is. Okay, start overloading. As soon as you have that option, I press I in this case, and there it is. And 15,000. Oh, why is it not dollar? Anyway, I never paid attention to that. And once you finish selling your product, there it is. That's the most interesting part here. This system. Okay, this is what is going to allow you to go from point A to point B, from point B to point A. So let me show you how it works. First, this little guy here, as you can see, it's going to be indicating straight. That is, if I continue driving, I won't turn to the left here, I will continue straight. And actually, once you change direction, I will show you how you can set it properly so that next time you reach this, you don't have to do anything, and then you continue driving, and you are going to stop here until all trailers there it is. Then you're going to play around with the length you want that section to be. Of course, if you want longer train, this section has to be longer. Okay, but once again, like I said, it's mainly for logging. I need a card for the logs, a card for the chips, and a flatbed at the end, and then you can make it as long as you want once you understand how this part works. Okay, and it's going to be super tricky, so pay attention. It's a super useful tip. And what you need to do is you need to what you would do actually is you would disconnect the train. Let me show you what I mean by this. Okay, the idea here is to disconnect the locomotive from the carts, and then drive here to the turntable, and then use the turntable, and then once you've turned 180 degree, to toggle this so that you are now turning, and then go to the other side and then connect the locomotive again, and then you can go from this point to the starting point. Okay, so that's what I'm calling from point A to point B, except that if I do it as is, it's not going to work. Okay, Why? That's because I believe it was not designed, any trailer was not designed to be connected from both sides. So I'm gonna show you that super useful trick that will make you able to do that part as in real life. That is, you turn, you go to the other side, and you reconnect. So let me show you how to do it effectively. So let me hop back into the locomotive and attach again. Now, in order not to lose time, you can try it and see for yourself. I'm gonna show you the right way directly in order not to lose time. But as you can clearly see here, I'm able to connect. Okay, but the idea, like I said, is to change direction, to go to the turntable there, to change direction, use that section of the track to go to the other side and connect again. But like I said, first make this as long as you want, and next just check if your locomotive is going to come this way. It's not going to hurt this last trailer, because we are going to be detaching the trailer one by one. That's the secret. That's the secret I was talking about. Okay, so I should have made this part longer actually, but you get the idea. So I'm gonna select the last trailer, the last car, and disconnect. Okay, now drive a little bit forward until that connection trigger disappears. There it is. Now I'm gonna connect the wood chipper. That is the last trailer. You always connect and disconnect the last trailer, and then drive a little bit forward. And once again, as you can see, I could have gone a little bit further too, no problem. And now I disconnect the log cart. Okay, so once again, I make sure this part here is indicating straight, so that I'm gonna go straight to the turntable, and there you go. Once you are positioned like this, no problem, you just exit, and here it is. You want to turn 180, rotate 180. While this is rotating, I'm gonna now activate this, so that now it indicates, as you can see there, the turn to the right. These guys, make sure they always indicate turn to the left. This you will have to manipulate. The other one on that same a little bit further, you will have to manipulate each time you arrive at this point. But those two, once you set them, as you can see there, turn left. Here also turn left, and this guy here, as you can see, it's indicating that this turn here is not working. It's straight, it's using the straight part, so you activate it. So before bringing in your locomotive here, just make sure those two guys will always be, once you set them like this, turn left, they will always be in this position. So you just need to make sure this is one you have to manipulate, is indicating turn right, and as we just saw, this guy here, okay, is also indicating turn right, because when we will be coming in this direction here, we will be turning right. Okay, so now let's get back. As you can see here, it has turned 180 degrees, and I'm still driving forward. Look at my gear here, it's still driving forward. So I will drive this part here and that part. Now once I've already made the turn, what I will do is I will exit, and this is behind me. I already put it straight so that next time, that's why it was straight when I arrived. Next time when I arrive, I just drive it straight forward. And another tip, because I've read, if you leave it like this, it's no problem, it's still, as you can see here, aligned. But I've read that if you reset it like this, because when you place it in the construction, it was like this. Okay, so reset it, and this one, put it back to straight, so that next time when you reach here, like you saw at the beginning when I reach here, it's going to be straight. And then this guy here, those two, like I said, this one here and this one here. As you can see, you're always going to turn left on this side. And here, once again, I make sure I go past, and now I've completed my right turn, and you've guessed it, I put this baby back to straight. First, because I will need to go straight to connect with my cards, and second, once I leave this area, and next time I come here, I already have this section straight and the other one there, as you just saw, straight. So back into my locomotive, and I'm gonna connect my trailer again. Now this is the part I was telling you. You can try it without disconnecting the trailer individually. When you reach this part, you reverse, unless the modder finds a way to keep all the trailers attached. Okay, as you're going to see here, I will get the option to connect the car. There it is. If you don't disconnect those trailers, each and every trailer, disconnect them, you won't have this option. You won't be able to connect. Okay, so now I don't know if it's only the last trailer that you need to disconnect, but to be on the safe side, I rather disconnect all my trailers. And now okay, I can attach and then keep reversing, attach and keep reversing, and then there it is. Okay, all my trailers are attached, all my trailers are unfolded, and now I'm ready to go from point B to point A. We did from point A to point B. Now I'm ready to go from point B to point A, and once I reach point A, it's going to be the same procedure. So you know how it works now, and there it is. Okay, this was just a simple railway system, but from there you can create more complex railway system. Like here, either I go straight or I turn left or right to go to another place on the map. You get the idea. Okay, so this is how, and as you can see, it's working. Now I'm on the other side. I've turned 180 on the other side. I'm driving, you know, my locomotive properly. And actually, let me come to a stop because this is how, as you can see here, look at my gear. I'm forward, drive, and if I zoom, my little guy is sitting properly as he should, and that's it. That's it. Super realistic. Drive from point A to point B, turn the locomotive around, come back and connect again, and then drive from point B to point A, and from there you can create as complex a railway system as you want. So I hope you find this video very helpful. For sure, now that I know how I can do that point A to point B and then turn around, point B to point A, now my railway system is going to be super nice and super effective and realistic. So once again, if you find this helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in another video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.